Hello, my art friends. Today is our first lesson. It's just a quick lesson to show you how to make your own homemade watercolors. So I have my own set of watercolors here, and of course the rainbow with my little chickie friends. And what you are going to need for this project are washable markers. They can be the big ones or the skinny ones. It doesn't matter as long as they are washable markers. You'll need water. Now I have this water for my little chicks, but you can use regular water if you're gonna have the watercolors for a long period of time. Then what you'll want to do is have distilled water, but tap water works just as good. Then what you're going to need is a pair of pliers, probably some adult help for the littles, and I like to put white vinegar, just regular old white vinegar, nothing fancy. I use a lot of it, so I get a big old gallon of it, but just regular distilled white vinegar for my... I am chasing the chicks around. These guys are only like 2 days old, so they're very, very new. They're not sure what's going on with anything. So again, you'll need water, you'll need containers of some kind, distilled vinegar, and washable markers of some kind, skinny or large, and a pair of pliers or such to be able to take the insides apart. What you'll do is at the end of the markers, you'll squeeze. You might need some help with this, but I like to use watercolors for all kinds of background washes and such with my artwork. So I'm just gonna take these off, and then you're going to take this inside out. So this inside is what we need. The rest, if you want, you can make a whole bunch and collect. At school I have a whole bunch of these lids that I'm collecting that I want to do something with, but I haven't decided yet. Then you'll have your container, and mine's already started. So I will open up my container, and it's already got some in there. And then you take and you just put the little spongy part in there and let it soak. Go ahead and add your water. Add a little bit of vinegar. There's no certain amount of vinegar to add. So you just add a little bit of vinegar, and then it's best to let it set at least overnight. My little baby's getting away. Just let it set overnight so the color can get really good in there and saturated, which means just soaking up the sponge. Now, of course, the more insides that you put in here, the darker your color will be. So what I like to do is take my old markers, the ones that I can no longer use this part, and I take the insides out because the insides still have a lot of color on them. And then I just put a whole bunch in there, and then I let it sit. That way, whenever I'm ready to use that color, I've got a whole bunch. And you can see some skinnier ones in there from the skinny markers that I have. So that's your first lesson, and this is your first lesson for kinder through 5th, because we like to use watercolor for a lot of our background washes, and it's just an easy way to reuse the markers that we have that have been dried out. So I will give y'all some time, a week or so, to make your homemade watercolors, and then next time I see you, we will get started on our first lesson. Bye, guys.